Minister for Information and Broadcasting Attaullah Tarar has proposed an international regulatory framework to counter misinformation and promote ethical standards for the greater good of humanity. Speaking at the StartCom summit in Istanbul, he emphasized the importance of using artificial intelligence positively across sectors such as health, education, social welfare, agriculture, and finance. For further insights, let's watch a report by correspondent Abdul Aryan.
Addressing a summit in Istanbul, Turkey, the Information Minister Attaullah Tarar said government has formed fact-check forum and the country is fully committed to implement AI policy, and government has launched Pakistan Digital Dialogue comprising AI and large language model. It helps harmonizing public opinion and assessing the digital needs of citizens. He highlighted that AI is being used negatively on the social media in the name of freedom of expression. The Information Minister called for a regulatory policy for artificial intelligence use, emphasizing the negative use of AI must be stopped.
The issue of Gaza, the issue of Kashmir, the issue of Lebanon, and the plight of their people is censored on social media. AI is being used negatively there. One of freedom fighters in Kashmir, Burhan Wani, I can't take his name on social media. You can't post his pictures. So there is some selective judgment there. So AI has to be used proactively. There has to be a regulatory framework, and we cannot ignore where there's a humanitarian crisis like in Gaza. That humanitarian crisis needs to be amplified, needs to be told to the people. So what I'm suggesting is a regulatory framework which upholds ethical standards and which works together collaboratively for the common good of humanity.
Information Minister also said we need to focus on international agreements to counter misinformation, as misinformation is a great threat which leads to chaos and anarchy.
Misinformation as a great threat eventually leads to instability, economic instability, leads to a security crisis. It can cause destruction beyond imagination. So you have to come up with a regulatory framework which all states agree to.
Information Minister informed the forum that Pakistan has adopted prolonged strategy to promote digital technology and internet in the country.
We now have three policies. We have the national fiberization policy. We are moving towards the 5G spectrum, which is our next target, and we hope to achieve that by mid next year.
Information Minister Tarar said Pakistan is investing heavily in youth and skill development projects. He said 1 million youth will be imparted trainings in the IT sectors next year. Abdul Aryan, PT World News, Islamabad.